So like I always say, investing is a team sport and none of us can do anything by ourselves. It's that simple. And while, people that don't know me and know the operation just see me out there, running my mouth, talking about this or walking through houses or talking about that in real estate or teaching or whatever it might be, there's an army of people behind me that basically do 99.9% of the work. I go out there, I bring in the opportunities, but the execution, which is really everything, is handled by an elite group of people that I am proud to call employees, friends, and people that I am blessed to work with every single day. So with that, you guys are gonna get a moment to hear from each and every one of them.
Mark Francis, CFO, Handsome Holdings.
Michael Arado, I'm the CEO of Captain Permit.
Corey, rental property manager.
Anthony Cazzola, I'm a draftsman for Captain Permit.
My name is Leonel Mejia, and I'm the foreman of the company.
My first name is Sandy, and I am part of the construction team.
My name is Jay Weinraub. I am part of the construction and associate broker for No Nonsense.
Emily, marketing director.
My name is Levy, and I am the guy that follows Charles around with a camera and tries to make some kind of video out of it.
My name is Greg. I believe I'm a Pee-wee video editor, junior video editor.
My name is Scott, and I believe I am a junior editor for videos.
The best part of this year was working with everyone in the office, specifically to finish the remodel of my house.
Just the growth of Captain Permit, hiring new staff, moving to a new office. Another good part of my year was meeting my current girlfriend, and it's just been really a great time with her the last couple months, and just the way things are progressing, and that was really just a good part of my year.
Best part of my year was getting started here and meeting all these great people and learning a lot about rental properties and real estate.
Working here, basically. The non-stress, the easygoing atmosphere, the people.
Oh, that's meeting the myth, the man, the legend, the handsome homebuyer. I started here.
Getting through the year healthy and with very little problems as far as that's concerned.
Before I had this position, I was working in the rental department, managing all the properties, so it's kind of nice going from something that was super hands-on with tenants and going out in the field to something that's more of a desk job. I thought I would like going out more, but I really like sitting on my ass all day and working.
Well, I did enjoy the basketball tournament. That was cool. Lost weight. I gained it all back the week after though. Gave me a good reason to play basketball. And just, I guess, just growing as a filmmaker.
I started working here, but I don't want that to inflate anyone's ego. That oh, this was the highlight of my year, was working here. It was fine. I like it, but
Moving into this shithole building.
Still dealing with COVID, I think. That's probably the biggest challenge, dealing with the building departments and lack of staff, and them having to basically follow the state mandates as to if someone gets sick, everybody has to get tested, and then just them being short-staffed.
I'd say moving across the country from California to New York, there's just a lot of moving parts. I had my car, my belongings, my clothes. I tried fitting everything I had into one little trailer, and it didn't fit last minute, so then I had to either throw things out or sell it for dirt cheap, and it was just craziness.
When the basement is full of water, I think 6 feet water, and I have to take my clothes out, and I think it's a winter, and the water is so cold, and I have to be swimming to the basement naked, and
Being able to hire people to work and getting materials to complete our jobs. And that is still an ongoing problem.
Getting over wanting to come back and work in social media again. I was overworked and underpaid.
Because I film weddings on the weekends and stuff, and before I had this job, I booked a lot of weddings, and it's a combination of people from 2020. They had to move forward because of COVID, and then just new clients. So just tackling those weddings plus this job, it was crazy.
I think a lot of people will agree that finding work was really tough. Leaving one job and kind of not being sure when you'll be able to find your next job, it's scary.
Finishing the office. and growing the business. We have a lot of goals, which I'm not sure I can talk about now, but getting the 200 flips in 2022, I think is going to be a challenge.
I'm looking forward to traveling and seeing new places, and also kind of taking things I learned in here and applying it to real life.
I don't know. I never thought of it.
I think we have to prepare a little bit different. I think we have to get a little bit better this year, and we have to keep it up.
No more COVID, just being healthy. I want my family to be healthy. I want to make lots of money.
My vacation. Well, first we're going to Costa Rica in February, and then we have a delayed by 2 years anniversary cruise.
I'm looking forward to the satisfaction of seeing our content really get more engagement and views, and as much as I have a love-hate relationship with social media, I love looking at when things do well, which I'm sure everyone does. It's validation.
I'm a kid, that's cool. Yeah, having a kid. I don't know, everyone keeps telling me I'm gonna lose sleep and stuff like that, but I think it's okay. I look forward to not sleeping and meeting this kid and playing video games while I take care of this kid.
My best friend from growing up is getting married in April. I'm the best man. It's in San Diego. That'll be fun.
I would have warned myself on how hard it would have been to be a family man in all the things that we're going through. I warned myself about, the challenges of parenting through COVID, being a good husband and provider through all the constant changes that go on. Don't get too frustrated, take out some time for yourself, and it'll help keep your sanity.
Just go for it, just do what you think works and see what happens. Don't question yourself so much, because you don't really know the answers, and sometimes things just kind of work out just by you doing it, going with it and just kind of, being a little more uncertain about what you're doing, because, nobody really has all the answers, and, you'll figure it out.
I guess to keep things simple, less is more. A lot of times you find yourself wanting to constantly push yourself to do more, but realistically you have to realize you gotta take things, one thing at a time. Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Not to stress the little things. Go every day, live it day by day. Don't stress it.
I think it's buy a house, I think. It says buy a house. I think one of the sad moment next year is gonna be when my kids are going out of the house, because they go to college, so I'm gonna be alone.
Don't be afraid to make that move, because I never thought in a million years I'd be sitting here in construction when Kai came from real estate for 20 years. So I would have probably made this move a lot sooner.
Probably not to pay attention to any of the politicians or people spouting off about COVID.
If you're good at something, you should stick with it, because I bounced around so many times to different jobs to try them out, and I learned so many different things, but I realized what I was good at, I ended up kind of using it in every single role I ever had the most.
I think I'm trying this right now, but I think I was more I was less easygoing. And I think now I'm just you know what, it's not a big deal anymore. These things aren't a big deal. There's worse things in life. I think I say that a lot too, there's worse things in life.
Before I had this job, I had a week where I was at another job that was a nightmare, and I probably would definitely tell myself to not do that.
Just be open to new experiences. When people ask you to do something, even if you don't want to do it, if it's something you don't think you'll hate terribly, give it a try. I mean, you never know. That's how you grow as a person. You find new experiences, you put yourself in uncomfortable situations, and you grow because of it.
I just really want to say thank you to everybody out there who has helped in this journey over the last 6 years, to everybody that I work with and I'm blessed to work with. I love all you guys. I can't do this without you. To everybody that, follows the content, who sends us deals and opportunity, who just puts out positive vibes to help us get where we're going, which is 200 houses in 2022. And I'm really excited to have you guys all along for the ride. We'll see you next year.